Welcome to the Farmcast.
Welcome back to another episode of the Farmcast. We've got quite the episode, a very cozy, as you can see. A very fancy, a very cozy. So strap in, snuggle in, get yourself comfortable, get your Snuggie on.
Relax right by the fireside.
Get a nice...
You and the Farmcast boys.
Wow, nothing better than that. Grab your...
I can't think of anything else.
Grab your wine glass, get a Miller Lite in it. Because today...
Yes.
A Miller Lite. No, Kyle's drinking Miller Lite out of that. I want that documented.
No.
It's a fine Pilsner.
I don't have a wine glass in my house, but I do have Kyle's mug. Kyle's.
Mine.
This is
Absolutely
Kyle's.
not
This is Kyle's. It's a skull mug. He bought this
at my house.
He bought this, and
No,
he
it
just
wouldn't.
He wanted to forget about it. He got the crystal skull. So we are also...
It's the property of Zach.
No.
And I will not let anybody think otherwise.
Kyle used his currency to buy that. Moving on. We are here today for one sole reason. We're going to give some life advice to the people. We're very aged, elderly, experienced people.
A ripe 24.
Yep.
And I think we have so much experience between us that the people have been asking, Farmcast, they're in all of our comments, all of our DMs, Farmcast, we need advice. How do we live?
I do have a lot of people coming up to me and they just say, wow, Kyle, you're doing such a great job and you're doing such a service for the people, but we need more. And sometimes it's tough to answer that call to duty, but we're going to do it. And we're going to really be providing some good advice for the people out there.
This is very selfless of us, because some of this advice, like, it's cheating at life, like, with how good it can be.
Don't be afraid to thank everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, thank us. And to start it off, give a little advice. I've got a good one that I know Kyle will for sure agree on. For the people out there. No, you will.
Let's just fuck off then.
You guys might. I just know for sure Kyle will. Okay, you're right.
Only Kyle will.
You're right. So people around our age, like to go out and drink a little bit. I don't think that's a stretch.
Oh, okay, let's not get
Sometimes they like to drink a little too much.
Oh.
That's always fun. It's a fun time. It's a great time. But then the next morning happens, and you don't feel so great. You got a headache. You got a stomach ache. A lot of problems. Well, what if I told you there is a way to make sure that you can get as drunk as possible, but to not feel a goddamn thing the next morning?
No, that couldn't be.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But wait.
It's possible. To avoid this, get a big motherfucking thing of Pedialyte. A big...
Yes, sir.
Like, we're talking... Okay, so they don't taste the greatest. They don't taste the greatest, and it's a lot of liquid to drink.
If you have never had a nice, refreshing glass of Pedialyte, I will describe it as this. Think of it as like Gatorade, except more thick and viscous and salty.
Ooh.
And that's basically it.
That's literally it. Like, that's such a perfect, like, description of what it is. Like,
it's the benefits.
Do you drink it before?
So, I don't think there's a definitive answer on that. But
I'm pretty sure there is.
Well, what I do, since they're so fucking big, I will take a third of it before drinking, a third of it while drinking, and then a third of it right before I go to bed. In between, also drinking water, so I'm not avoiding the drinking water aspect, but that's how I've done it, and every time I've done it, it's worked out very well, and I have been wasted some nights. Those Omaha nights, I should not have been able to move the next day, and in many cases I didn't, but Pedialyte helped me a lot. And I get bad hangovers.
The power of Pedialyte is not to be underestimated. Does it taste bad? I won't argue with that. That's correct, especially correct. But the benefits are outrageous. I should have been comatose, and this is coming from somebody who has experience with bad hangovers before. Pedialyte, a game changer. An absolute game changer.
What is Pedialyte actually supposed to be used for? I have
Pregnant
no idea.
women.
I remember, if I'm thinking right, I'm pretty sure it's for, like, infants.
Okay.
And pregnant women.
The only thing I was going to say is I've never tried the Pedialyte thing, but just to broaden it up a little bit, just stay hydrated while you're drinking. That'll do wonders for you, too. If you make sure you drink a couple glasses of water throughout the night, you'll feel 100 times better in the morning than if you didn't.
Certainly.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to say that all completely. I've had some nights where I drink water.
He said it would help. He just said
it'll help. It'll help.
That'll definitely help.
The headache will not be as intense.
That's true. Which is
the key one is like right before head hits the pillow. Drink a big old boil of water.
See, and this is what you do.
Lad.
If Plan A with Pedialyte doesn't work and Plan B with water doesn't work, and you still get hungover, you just have to work the work the hangover out of you. Just get a nice workout in. Just sweat it all out. You'll feel so much better. Just because you got blood. Your blood's moving, your blood's flowing through.
Awful.
You feel refreshed. You just feel you'll get more energy by working out in the morning.
More?
Yes.
I say you lose. Objectively, I think you lose energy.
I'm sticking to my take that Becker has never been hungover, because no sane person would say that that's good. That's never. You've never been hungover, Becker.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't, but I've also
yeah.
So you don't know how to cure one.
I just take the measures beforehand. Like I drink a lot of water as it is, and then I'll try to work out in the morning afterwards, and I feel fine.
So water and Pedialyte may help, like prevent the hangover from happening. But if you already have a hangover, and you're in a state that allows you to smoke weed, smoking weed will help you feel right after you've had a night out drinking. It will.
Well,
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take your word for it, pothead. but kind of to touch on what Becker said, I used to work out the morning after when I was like a freshman in college, but like I didn't get hungover then. I like never got hungover, and like I could do it, and I was like, oh, everyone's a little bitch, they'll get over it. But I also didn't really drink coffee at that time, so I think I've just dehydrated myself throughout the years with drinking coffee first thing in the morning. So I don't know. Maybe don't drink coffee.
We're hitting an age. I mean, I'm a ripe age of 24. I'm not the young man I used to be. No. So you gotta be more careful in preventing those hangovers nowadays. You can't be running and gunning if you.
The line like that, Kyle, just kind of feels sad. You just can't be doing that stuff at age 24 anymore.
Times have changed.
Yo,
come on.
Times have changed, man.
Speak for yourself, you old heads. I'm 23.
Well, us old heads.
I'm a young 23.
us boomers.
Yeah.
I'm technically the oldest one here, and I have had zero of these issues.
Did you guys know that I'm Gen Z? You guys are millennials. I'm Gen Z.
Yeah,
I'm literally right on the line. It's kind of gross.
All right, you fucking zoomer.
Anyone want to make some TikToks later? Am I right? Am I right, fellow Gen Zs?
Anyone want to do cool TikTok dances?
Yeah.
Check this one out.
Oh.
For those on audio only, I hit the meanest whip you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, so I was canoeing last Monday, Memorial Day Monday with my girlfriend, and we were just about to head out. For those who don't know, we went down this like Sheboygan River, and we got out at River Park, like a park in town, and there's a bridge that runs across, and there's always a little spot under the bridge that people like kids like to go out and hang out because I think it's cool to hang out under a bridge for whatever reason.
Oh, it's fucking dope. What are you talking about? It's dope as shit. Dope as fuck.
But there was two like high school girls that were just under the bridge, had their phones set up like on their backpack, doing TikToks, and I'm like, come on.
Hell yeah.
Like,
yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fuck's your
We're
problem?
outdoors, having fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't
I
like
guess.
TikTok?
I'm with it. I'm with that.
What do you want them? What's your suggestion for a teenage
millennial.
girl? What's your suggestion for a teenage girl, Becker?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? You're right.
Well, if I were a teenager, this is only hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, yo.
I guess my millennial ass just doesn't understand the Gen Z.
Oh, you don't get us.
Yeah.
You don't get us.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
Are you triggered, Becker? Are you triggered? Right.
Come on.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
I do what I do.
Well, they do what they do.
You're right. So that's why I can't say anything.
So
I just thought it was kind of funny because they were under a bridge doing it.
kind
sick.
of
Perfect place for some talking.
Yeah.
kind of going off of Zach's little bit of life advice of don't be afraid to drink some Pedialyte.
Oh yeah.
Mine has to do with maybe drinking or something like that, but a little bit of peer pressure can be a good thing.
Go
Right.
on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go on.
Yeah, I mean, you've got me.
Especially
I agree.
for somebody like me, like back when I was in high school, I would go out and like somebody's like, hey, you want to go do something? I'm like all gung ho about it, right?
Okay.
But now, and I'm not talking anything specifically. Like if we wanted to go out and drink or something in high school, if we wanted to go, like longboard, whatever we wanted to do, I was all gung ho for everything. Now I don't know what it is, but I like to stay home, right? But so like my friends, they'll ask me to do something, I'll say, I don't really want to, and they're like, what are you doing? I don't know, nothing really, and they're like, they gotta peer pressure me into going out, to have a good time, and I don't know if I get a little anxious or something like that, but like I'm thinking that it's not going to be fun or something like that, and they kind of got to rip on me a little bit to go out and have a good time, and I always end up having a good time. Like I don't think peer pressure can be a bad thing in a bad instance. You don't want to harass people to do something, but if your friend's being a little bitch like me, like don't be afraid to fucking egg them on. Get them out to do something.
Sometimes you do need that little nudge to go,
Yeah.
especially when it's like going out and it's like, oh, I don't have the energy. Oh, this, and this. It's easy to like make excuses to find reasons not to do shit, but yeah, you definitely don't want to miss out on doing opportunities and everything. And that, yeah, in that respect, I'm with what Fenner's saying. I totally get that.
At first, when you were like, peer pressure's great, I think at some ages it's kind of terrible. But I think like 18 plus, you're right. Peer pressure with stuff like that, it's kind of great. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, what you doing? Like, it's gonna be awesome. Like, yeah, of course. I want to like, because it's like, yeah, you might not have that energy in that moment, but then like you get there and they're playing fucking Mo Bamba.
Yeah,
It's a hoot.
dude, you're gonna
It's
be
a hoot.
fucking hyped,
What's your
dude.
favorite 2020 song?
It's a hoot. Like,
Song still slaps. I don't care.
but yeah, no.
Zach and I
kinda
went.
like
We
that.
went out one time, and this was like when Old Town Road was like starting to hit, and they put. I can't remember the bar. It was somewhere in Milwaukee.
It was
played this,
RWB.
okay, well
Yo.
they played this remix of Old Town Road. It was the hardest thing I've ever heard in my life. It was
I'm
amazing.
so.
I sat there the entire time. I just kept doing this like little like lasso thing the entire time.
Yo.
This
Just
remix, I
yeeing some
thought.
haws.
Oh, I was yeeing a lot of haws. I was, saying howdy. And I thought this was going to go for like, a few minutes. I swear this song went on for like 10 plus minutes. And I was committed. You're committed to the lassoing move. I
Yo.
sat there just, woo!
Yeah.
Like, literally 10 minutes. It was unbelievable. Oh,
Oh.
Cowboy Firmer's
Howdy.
back.
See, that's the thing, and I think I speak for both
Looking
of us
good,
here. Neither of us are crazy about, like, electronic music. But oh boy, did this thing slap. Oh, it went on for like fucking 10 minutes too. Just, I'm gonna take my horse, and Kyle just kept swinging that thing. And I just had to commend it. I have the video. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I was cooked the rest of the night when it came to showing off some moves.
Yo.
I was out. I was absolutely cooked. I was so tired after that.
Mm-hmm. And to kind of like piggyback off this like peer pressure thing, you never really know when the next time going out with the boys is the last time. Only because I remember, I didn't mean it in like a really fucked up way.
God.
I meant it more of the weekend before coronavirus. One of my Milwaukee buddies was like, hey, want to go out? I'm like, no, next weekend I'm going to Omaha. That would have been the last time I would have been able to go to a bar in Who knows? And like I look back at it, I'm like, wow, I really wish I went to the bar that night. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of like a regret.
Yeah, adult peer pressure, I'm not in every case, but in a lot more cases, seems to be a lot better than, you know, like high school peer pressure.
Oh,
High
yeah.
school peer pressure is like, wow, you shouldn't like this thing. Don't like this thing. Like what we like. And that's kind of shitty. But like, if it's just your good buddies egging you on to do something, there's a good chance it's probably going to be something good.
I was going to say, it's probably for the better.
Yeah.
You know?
Going off that, Kyle, that's how I had that for one of mine, like peer pressuring other people into like not liking certain things, or you should like this or something like that.
Anime is for nerds.
That's only one I
talk
get
about
done.
that.
Oh, shit.
My advice would be just if you like something or passionate about something, just be like go all for it. Don't be afraid to like show it off. Like
Unless it's rugby.
Yeah, unless it's rugby, then fuck off, right?
Or
But
wrestling.
no, like I will not stop. I will not stop trying to get you guys to come to a rugby game
I respect that.
Okay.
because it's something I am passionate about, and I want you guys to see me do something that I like to do.
So,
And,
just a little note for
If I
the...
get the boys to support me like a few times out of the year, like you don't have to come to every game. I don't ever expect that, but just come to like one or two. That'd make me happy just to see me ball out or whatever.
I tell you what, this is the perfect ploy from Becker to get us to go.
I was just going to say, this is
Right
perfect.
after we
Yeah.
just get done with talking about good peer pressure.
Yo.
On
Yeah.
stream, or on camera, it's like, man,
Like,
makes
yeah,
some
you
good
guys
points.
might
Yeah.
not understand. You guys might not understand what's going on during like
Oh, I
one
love
of the
a
games.
good try and a good scrum.
Yeah. It is.
I don't know.
A note for the listeners, though, is that we have gone to one. I just want to make it known.
One.
We aren't that shitty.
Yeah,
We went-
I know.
we
you
went
guys
to
went
one. And we saw some rugby.
Tell you what, we saw a few tries.
Yeah. Some
Couple open
some
field tackles.
tosses.
Well,
yeah.
there is. Oshkosh
Drop
is
kick?
having their tournament August 22nd, so I don't know if we'll be in there. So if you guys are around,
Say no
Our
more.
tournament's
Say
The
less.
Oshkosh.
tournament's cooking.
Say less.
We'll go.
yeah. But
Yeah.
like, with like even like outside rugby, like look at my shit. I Pokemon shit everywhere. Like I don't give a shit who knows that I like it. Something I like, I've liked since a child. I still enjoy it. Like I don't care who knows.
Yeah.
See,
That's like
this
my
is-
Milwaukee Bucks flag. I don't care if people know I like the Bucks. It's cool.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, just like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Just like
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that I'm gonna piggyback off what Becker just said because I was gonna go into my thing. It was I wish I would have embraced my weeb side way earlier on, and because I always was like, because it was like, oh, in high school it's like, oh, I don't want to talk about like, oh, I like this, this, and this because so many other people don't say they like this, this, or this, even if they do or they don't. So I kind of just wanted to, you know, fit in and meld with the crowd a little bit. I wish I would not have done that at all because it's way more fun to have that kind of stuff out in the open with what you're interested in.
Yeah.
Okay, also, this brings up a good point because I used to think of myself
This
like,
brings up a good point because I hate anime.
no, I used to think like, I mean, this was probably right after high school. Like, I realized like you'd see a bunch of people because like in colleges where like people really seem to like grow into themselves, and that's when people seem to not be afraid to like admit that they like the things that they like and really embrace who they are. Like for me, I actually like was super into like sports and video games and stuff. And that's like, that might seem like a very basic thing, but like that was a bad mindset that I had for a while. It was like, I feel like none of my interests are really like that interesting, but they are to me, right?
Mhm.
So fuck it, who cares what anybody else? It's the same thing with you with anime, Kyle. Like if everybody else likes what you like, that doesn't mean that you're not like an individual or unique or
Sure.
something like that. You know?
Okay.
It doesn't
No.
take away or enhance or whatever. Whatever you like is whatever you like.
It's
If a
what
bunch of
you
other
like.
people, right? If a bunch of other people happen to love it, awesome. If you have like a niche group, that's awesome too. And
Right.
Just embrace whatever that
Yeah,
happens.
because that's one thing I love when like someone asks me like they find out I play rugby. I'll just talk their ear off about like how it's played, like how it's like similar to football and soccer and like all these different sports. And I don't know, I could talk to days about rugby if someone's actually like interested
Please.
in listening. Well, don't mind if I do. But
Oh,
no,
oh,
but like
man,
yeah,
I got that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I don't
Hey,
believe
if
you guys.
there's one this month, sign me up.
Well,
Yeah,
we
what?
do have.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be shut down because of coronavirus. But in August one, hey, you know what? Let's dot the T's, cross the I's. Let's do it.
Heck yeah.
But
So much easier to make that plan right now.
yeah, right. But no, I completely agree. One of my I guess regrets from like high school was, as you guys know, and maybe I don't know if I've ever said it on the podcast, I had a Minecraft YouTube channel in high school. I wish I would have gone more all in on it than I did. I always felt like I had a foot out of the box. But hey, you know, we've got the podcast now. We're going all in now, so that's even better.
Live and learn.
Yeah. But yeah, I've got we just went on like a wholesome like tangent, and I hate to like
Time to shit post.
I was just gonna say I hate to just dunk on everything credible. Okay, yeah. If you have anything more credible, get out of the way.
I have one more kind of like regular thing. One more
Go
kind
for
of
it.
like
Take it away.
legitimate thing.
Go nuts.
This is one of the two things I actually had written down. But like, no matter how much shit your friends or peers or whoever might give you, don't be afraid to live at home after high school for a little while. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Live life at your own pace. In general. Just in general.
Plus, like,
I think that's fair.
we just memed about how like we're old at 23, 24. You're not even old at 35. Yeah.
Right.
No.
Like we'll meme. I feel like everyone past 21 memes about their age. Like that's just what happens because you don't have like a barrier anymore. 21's always like I can't wait to drink, but then after that, like you can basically do anything.
I can't wait till I turn 25 and my car insurance goes marginally down. That's gonna be sick.
And you can rent a car too.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
You can rent a luxury car. You can technically rent one, I think now.
You can rent a U-Haul at 18.
I don't know. I don't know about the whole renting a car
We can
thing.
get into the finer aspects.
Yeah.
Who am I to talk about renting a car anyways? I don't know. I just thought.
Stay tuned for the rental cast.
Yeah. Yeah. But like it's crazy to think like when you turn 30, it will be a crazy like milestone, but like it's also really not that old. Like if you think about it, like I don't know. It just gives you a different perspective. Like we
Dude,
really
like
aren't
my
that old.
dad just turned 48 like 4 months ago, and like I don't know if it's just like me getting older and realizing, but like I used to think like 50 was like you're kaputs, dude. You're dunzo when you're 50.
I used to think it was 40.
Yeah, but like my dad at 48 seems like the same guy he was when I was growing up, when I was like in fucking middle school.
Yeah. And I'm
See,
seeing
like I love to dunk on old people as much as the next guy, but like I feel like I can turn 60 and it's like I still have so many more years to do things that it's like our generation's gonna live a long time in theory, you know, knock on wood, but yeah, like it's never like too late for that kind of stuff.
Plus, like, my dad in his 50s is getting totally new hobbies, and like now that we're all moving out of the house, like
same with my mom.
he has even more shit to do. So it is cool, especially since like you can't really do shit till you're like 18. So we've really only like had 5-6 years on us. Like like realistically, I'm like, wow, what a nerd I was when I was 17. Fucking loser.
Okay,
Can't even buy cigs.
one other quick thing. Don't be afraid to spend a little money right out of high school. You'll recover from it.
Oh.
I used to be so stingy when I first got my job, like with spending money. Like I was like, I gotta save, because I didn't go to college out of high school, right? Well, I went for a semester and dropped out, but regardless, like I was like, I gotta save. But like, especially if you have the luxury of living at home, like it's not very expensive, and if you don't have any kids, like don't be afraid to spend money on something you want to fucking do, because now is the time to do it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Don't be afraid to be a little broke. As a treat.
Yeah.
As a treat. Yeah.
Treat yourself. Spoil yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a little bit though.
Did we get all of our?
That
was great.
On positivity.
Yeah, that was great. So I'm gonna bring us to something that will tear us apart right away, or maybe bring us together. We'll find out. But this summer, it's a summer unlike any others. Very unfortunate circumstances have led to this. But hey, there's nothing we can do. You have to make the most of this summer. Don't let Find new ways to have fun. Don't get down because a lot of things are being canceled. Find new ways to have fun. And for some of you, that might be going outside to local parks, beaches, whatever it is. But again, that's totally great. I totally suggest that. But again, you might be bound to some circumstances around those beaches or parks. One of those being that the public bathrooms might be closed. Now, there's a couple solutions to this. There's a couple solutions to this.
Wait a minute.
And here's my 2 cents. What do you want?
No, continue.
Okay. There's a couple solutions to this. One of them being, and he's going, this is for the drinkers who are going there to have a few beverages, some adult beverages at the beach. Those hooligans. Make Jello shots. You aren't consuming that liquid. You're getting the shot, but you're getting it in like a Jello form. So you're not like chugging, as sad as it is.
Going to be a controversial take.
Oh, just wait. You know where I'm going.
I know exactly where
I thought I knew until you stopped at midway at Jello shots.
Oh yeah, no. So Jello shots, great stuff. Glad we're all there. Fantastic way around. It's unfortunate you can't take just a variety pack of White Claw, go to town on it all day, but that's okay. We find our way. We evolve. Jello shots, perfectly good. Another thing, piss in the water.
Piss in the water.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Piss in the water.
No, don't listen to this poser because he was all for it and Kyle wasn't. But, however, Zach was the one guy not to piss in the goddamn lake. He got like knee deep and was like, "Oh, it's too cold."
No.
And then just broke into the bathroom.
I want to. Okay, I want to really make these. I want.
Zach, I
don't like what's happening here.
Zach is being a big poser.
No,
Zach
Fenner
claims to piss in the lake, but what did not live up to expectations.
Let me hear this man out.
It's selective storytelling.
Me and him were so tight on this one thing, and now I'm hearing the opposite. I'm not a fan.
This is selective storytelling. This is classic manipulation right here, Fenner. So me understanding the barriers that we were around. Piss in the lake is a second option. The first one is don't want to pee. Easy. So I went through. Okay, fair enough. I went through all of the precautions beforehand to make sure that I didn't have to piss right when we got to the beach. So I get to the beach. We're setting stuff up. These guys got to piss the second we touch the beach. That's cool. You guys hopped in the lake. Props to you guys for sure. So I'm touching
very cold lake. I want to make sure everybody understands.
Oh yeah, it was. It like hurt my shins and knees when I went in.
Very tough.
So I went in. I didn't have to. I just wanted to feel it. I go up to my knees. I'm like, oh fuck, it's cold. I'm not hopping in now. So I come out and like I go out again. I'm like, I kind of need a piss. Like maybe not. Like I don't know. I'll hop in the water. I go up to my knees again. I'm like, it's cold as fuck. Don't need a piss that bad, I guess. So then we come back and some dude comes up. He's like, hey, the bathrooms are open. Someone just broke into the bathrooms. So I'm like, okay, well if they're open, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I did not break open the bathroom. That is fake news.
I'm going to be, 100% honest with you guys. Even if there is a bathroom at the beach, I am going to piss in the lake.
Yes.
As these guys went to the bathroom also.
% of the time, I am going to.
Yeah, as we were leaving.
I did not.
Props to you then. Props to you. That was some cold-ass water. I did the smarter.
It's okay. Peer pressure's fine.
I won't say that.
Zach, I'm going to be honest with you. I was on your side for so long.
Feder, if you had the option, come on, guys. If I have the option to piss in a lake, I'm going to piss in the lake.
You know what's closer?
It's a big lake.
What it is. I don't know, man.
The water is closer than the bathroom. I'm going to go into the water and take a piss.
Absolutely.
Also, underrated gross thing about that bathroom, there's like a centimeter of just like standing water in that bathroom at all times.
I don't think that
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, there objectively is.
No.
Public bathrooms are gross, and bathrooms at the beach, I've never been inside of one because you're at the beach, piss in the lake. But I can
I'm not
only
going that
imagine those ever. I mean, how often do you think those things get cleaned? Those things are probably a fucking cesspool.
Well, I'm wearing my flip-flops. I'm taking a piss.
Very
I'm not
protective.
I'm
yeah.
just then I wash my hands. What else am I touching?
I don't. I mean, I don't know. It just seems very gross to me.
You do realize that those bathrooms were locked for a reason. Someone broke in. Those bathrooms are not getting cleaned.
You're right, and
They're
that's
not
why
supposed
I
to be
did.
open.
You're right, and that is why I did not go around touching everything. Like back in the bathroom, boys, as I'm rubbing my hands on things.
You gotta touch the door.
Nope, door's propped open.
The door was propped open. I'll give her that.
Because then I put the speakers towards the bathroom. Some dude's with his kid. I'm pumping Travis Scott into the bathroom. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. I thought I was giving back to the society, but I wasn't.
While you were bumping Travis Scott into the bathroom, Becker and I were being real men, pumping piss into the lake. And Zach, the absolute proponent of this, claims, oh, there's nothing better. Oh, I'll totally do it.
Didn't need to. I'm saving it. I'm saving it. Don't wanna unload too much into. No, that's the bad wording for it. But don't want to hop in. Don't want to
unload too much into the lake.
I'm teasing myself for the real experience
Zach's
later
trying to
this
drop a fat
summer.
load in the lake.
Oh jeez.
So yeah, moral of the story, poser.
We'll see. We'll see as summer goes on. It's a long
we
summer.
saw.
It's a long summer.
We actually saw.
It's a long summer. Just it wasn't even summer yet. Still not even. It wasn't even June. It's May.
Zach, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Fenner,
you hate to see it. You hate to see the great ones go like that.
how dare I?
I have great advice. This one's not for me. It's for the MLB.
Okay.
So this is my my big tip for them.
Piss in the infield.
I'm with it. Sand kind of dries it up, soaks it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Now, they have a big rule against spitting in the MLB now. If the season comes back, as we all know, because they don't want to spread the Rona through some spit, some chaw spit. The players aren't too happy about it, so they could do what the NHL players do, and they cut their toes and put chaw near their toes so it gets into their bloodstream.
Yep.
That is a thing.
That is a real thing, yep.
And so in order to get around the MLB players spitting, they should just put some chew in their toes.
The NHL is like the most like underrated, crazy fucking sport on the planet, dude. People are nuts. They are absolute psychopaths.
So
I'm sorry, I'm going to tell a story. Once saw Steve Yzerman. He was the captain. He was a center for the Detroit Red Wings. He went to go block a shot, a slap shot from a guy at the blue line. For any of the people who don't know, a lot of NHL players, I would argue almost all of them besides goalies, don't wear a fucking face mask, which is insane. When these rubber pucks are flying at upwards of 110 miles an hour, Steve Yzerman laid down to block a shot. It hit off one of his teammates' sticks and caught him right underneath the eye. He like broke this orbital bone or whatever this bone is. He was out for about 5 minutes and came back out and finished the rest of the game. I mean,
hockey players are just a different breed.
How did his eye not pop out?
I have no idea. It was like one of the most
pure
crazy things. One of the
Yeah.
craziest things I've ever seen. He gets hit with this. His face like explodes. There was blood everywhere. 5 minutes later, he's back out skating on the ice.
All right, boys, put the puck in the hoop and get some checks ready to go. 5 minutes.
I mean, hockey is such a wild sport, man.
That makes no sense to me. But
also, I was just gonna say another thing about hockey. How are people like what's his name, Gormir Yager?
who?
Yeah.
And a man who played in the NHL till the age of like 52.
There's some old guys in the league.
Dude, a lot of hockey players are like 45, like I'm not saying a lot of them are, but there are much more hockey players that are able to play into their mid and late 40s than on any other sport. And I would say it's arguably like of the 4 major sports, it's number 2, if not number 1, most like physically demanding sports.
Yeah.
You won't get a disagreement from me.
So I just want to go back to the chaw sock idea.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I went off on a tangent.
I can't think of anything more disgusting than pulling your foot out of a bloody sock filled with chaw. That's gotta, like, infect. That's gotta cause some infections.
Oh, it can't be great.
Contrary to popular belief, my dad says the reason he doesn't get sick is because he swallows some chew spit and it kills everything. He can kill all the virus.
Yeah, see,
That's like the most boomer take of all time.
Put in your
Keep it
toes.
real with you, Chief. I don't think that's how that
Hey,
works.
so going back to the life advice, don't be afraid to swallow a little chaw. It's
Yeah,
good for
Let
you.
it happen.
You also have 2 other options. MLB can give out MLB-sponsored spitters that everyone has their own spitter to spit in. Or they just gut it. Like
A little spittoon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, community.
Do
Yeah,
you
there's-
imagine, are there any brewers that chew? I'm trying to think. Does
I'm
Ryan
sure
Braun
there's
chew?
plenty.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just thinking, like, could you imagine, like, Yelich? I don't think Yelich chews, but Yelich just hitting a 450-foot tank and then just, right? You just hear the little as he's rounding for his face. That'd be sick.
Oh, man. Yeah, nothing cooler. That'd be fucking sick.
I'm trying to think of a brewer that's like, yeah, this guy chew. Oh, Brandon Woodruff. He's totally.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
There's no
I
way
think
he
every
fucking-
single
yeah.
pitcher, at least every bullpen pitcher chews. Well, no, every pitcher for that matter.
Josh Hader, that man.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Oh,
He knows nothing but fat lips.
Oh God.
oh, man.
Dude,
Oh, my
fucking
God.
upper lipper
Remember Matt
just all the way
Albers?
across.
You can't tell me that man wasn't spitting. Todd Coffee.
Not coffee. Oh, yeah.
So is like
boy.
is like chewing shit like that just like a in sports at least? Is that just like a cultural thing? Because at least to my knowledge,
baseball thing.
no one in football
Yeah.
does it. No one in basketball
Brett
does it.
Favre did it. You've never seen that clip of Brett
Okay,
Favre?
okay,
Brett Favre,
okay.
there's like
Brett Favre
one of
is-
my favorite clips of Brett Favre ever is Brett Favre on the sideline taking a tin of chew and just taking a bite out of it.
Brett Favre's so
funny.
like,
That's the most Mississippi thing, and I absolutely love it.
God damn.
oh my god, he is so like the exception rather than like the rule.
No, I would bet that more people do it because I think Brett Favre actually got fined for that because they're not supposed to.
Okay, yeah, because I just like
The linemen. Some of them do.
I just couldn't see any football player or even basketball player like
I don't think
see,
anyone in basketball.
after tossing like a touchdown, you see Pat Mahomes put in a fat lip like that
Tell
would
you
just
what, he'd look real cool.
he would look
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
fucking sick.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was just curious like that's a
Dude,
weird
with
thing.
baseball, I feel like a big part of it is like that is just like ingrained in the culture.
Yeah.
But also because like even if you're playing baseball, you're standing around at least half the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not
Yeah.
the most physically demanding sport out there.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh.
that's fair. Like you need something to take the
Right,
edge
you
off
need
while you're out
something
there.
to do, so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, well, spit.
You're out there in fucking
Right.
left field. You need something to
Yeah.
just calm you down
It's
in
like
a big
even
game.
spitting seeds is you can't do that either because you're spitting it either way.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I don't know what a lot of those guys are gonna do. So my
Chew gum.
advice: just cut the toes, baby.
Chew gum?
Chew gum.
Not a chance.
How boring.
Yeah. But sneak some chew in there.
Oh, they're gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
Charlie
Yeah.
Blackman, he said he was still gonna
Yeah.
dip, and I bet he's just speaking for a bunch of other dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
Well,
enough.
I'm gonna switch the topic a little bit.
Okay.
And for all you penny pinchers out there trying to save a little cash, all right.
Ooh.
So, if you don't like all these subscription services like Hulu, Netflix, like Spotify, one with Spotify specifically, this is what you can do to save a little coin. All right, so what you do, you don't buy it, but you still use it. But what you do when you
stop there?
No, keep going. I want to hear this.
It's like $10 a month, and like if you're in college, it's like $5 a month. But sometimes at $10, I think it's 10, right? I don't buy or pay.
Yeah,
for
it's
it,
like
so.
it's like
comes
10.
out. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like 10.
Yeah, so $10 a month. I'm like, you know what? I don't really care. I don't want to pay for it. So this is what you do. So anytime an ad comes up on Spotify, it's like, fuck, now I have to listen to like 2 or 3 ads. No, you close the app and open it back up immediately, and all the ads just skip. So you don't have to listen to any ads. It's just a little bit of work, but it saves you $10 a month. You still can't pick your songs, but
big problem with this one. Number 1, you can't choose what song you want to play.
I really don't have a problem with that.
I think everybody else kind of
right.
I just play it on shuffle anyway. Like I create a playlist and have it run. Like sure, yeah, I'll skip a few songs, but
couldn't be me.
See, I think a better solution to this is to just keep creating emails. Like just a new one. Just burner after burner after burner.
Or what we do
Get free
is
stuff
go
free.
back. We go back in time. We download LimeWire. And we all download our music again.
That might be the best idea.
I thought about bringing this one up as a life hack, but I couldn't quite develop it in my head full enough. But it was like the life hack was going to be telling myself to go back in time to download more LimeWire stuff and take more risks, because my computer at that time, I didn't know how great computers were going to get. So I wouldn't have been afraid to absolutely trash that thing full of Trojan horse viruses if it meant like 3 more new songs by Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I would have taken a few more chances on my LimeWire discography.
Yeah.
But I couldn't quite get the full thought in my head.
Yeah, honestly, it's the price to pay for unofficial Lil Wayne songs mixed with theme songs from TV shows.
Oh,
yeah.
Honestly.
Mixed with insert local rapper here. It's just putting a few bars in.
All the DJ taglines. Actually, the funniest story about, like, from LimeWire days and shit is when 6 Foot 7 Foot came out by Lil Wayne, and I downloaded it on whatever sketchy website I was using to get it, and I just listened to it all the time, because that's just naturally what I had. And until I got Spotify, I didn't notice that the entire time I've been listening to 6 Foot 7 Foot, it's just been the clean version. So every time I offer till I ifter in the, and I was just like, I was like, he's spinning here. Whoa! And then I heard it for the first time where he's swearing, and I'm like, the fuck's going on here? So I don't know if I would suggest
Your
that.
Young Catholic school Christian ears were just.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I couldn't put it together. Yeah, I could put A and B together when he said I ofter and then I ifter. It's like, oh man, he's spitting. He's uffing.
But yeah, that's a quick way to save a quick buck.
Terrible advice.
I'll tell you, my email idea.
It might be with someone who doesn't pay for Spotify.
Maybe.
You never know.
Who knows?
Yeah, me.
Okay.
I'm just telling myself this so I don't forget.
I'm telling you, on that email idea, if you're from a place where you don't Uber, or like you just don't Uber wherever you live right now, and you're going to a place just for like a weekend in like Chicago or a big city, and you don't want to like pay for an Uber, just like you can create emails and get free rides. Like I know people who literally will do that to get free rides. Just keep creating emails. It's not too bad.
It's a wild move.
Yeah, just have a bunch of burners. But yeah, you're down the right path.
Yep.
Anyone else got one? I have one more, but
let's hear it.
Okay. So people, it's along the line of saving money, like Becker's idea, for the people who want some good entertainment out there. But
stream the Farmcast.
That's a given. That's a given.
Give us money.
That's perfect. That's all you need. Yeah.
Find me at my home. My address is. And then just hand me $5 bills. That's our new Patreon. It's just giving me cash, straight up.
You took it all my... Wow, did you know what I wrote on here?
I just get
That's
you.
crazy.
I just get you.
So it's actually not that. So if you want to play a game for free, play Fortnite. that's number one. It's a free game, a little game. It's a little indie game you guys might know of. They have Keanu
Wick.
Reeves. Yep, they've got John Wick in there.
They have the Tuesday slide. That's in there.
Yeah, Drake is in there. That's cool.
Travis Scott.
Yeah, Travis Scott is in there.
Concerts
Marshmallow.
Fenner doing the the Fortnite moves. I love that.
Hey, you guys want to see something sick?
Come up.
Yeah, dude.
Do they have the default dance?
Oh god.
Can't do this in other video games.
For those who are listening to the audio only version,
I couldn't.
This is a great plug for everybody to actually listen to the video version because you missed great content
Default
like
dance.
Zach doing the Orange Justice Fortnite dance and Doc Firmer in the upper left corner hitting us with a Fenner rendition of the default dance. So please, everybody watch us on YouTube. That's my other life hack.
So,
the best possible version of our content.
I had to take off my headphones, so couldn't hear you guys. Were you guys like saying, "Hell yeah, that's fucking sick"?
No,
we
were saying you were looking.
I
really
thought
good.
so. That was fucking.
Are you the character model from Fortnite?
Yeah, dude.
No, I am.
They should put the
Just cut-
Farmcast in Fortnite.
Zach, just cut your video portion out of this and just make that into a TikTok.
No, I gotta do the TikTok. I gotta do the wipe it down. Wipe. You guys won't get it. You guys won't get it.
No, I
gotta
get
go
it.
under a bridge.
And then when you wipe, you're just doing
I'm.
your own.
This Fetter. That is
I don't think you can
beautiful.
put this out on stream.
I was just gonna say we might need to cut this. This is too good of an idea. But I was gonna say Epic Game
Must
Store.
credit.
Epic Game Store.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people hate the evil people over at Epic Game Store, but
Those
They-
dastardly slime
they
balls.
keep giving away free games, and I can't say no.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna download a game right now as we speak.
You
Awesome.
sicko.
Yeah, it better be Fortnite. Did we convince you?
Wrong.
I do have one little last, not really life advice.
Fenner
I guess
advice.
actually life advice. It's Fenner advice, yeah. As you've noticed, I have been drinking.
A fine
Miller
Pilsner,
Lite
yeah,
out of a wine
absolutely,
glass.
absolutely.
First, don't skimp out on things you like. Drink Miller Lite,
Yeah.
even though if
Don't
you're getting,
cheap out.
even though if you're getting peer pressured against it, drink Miller Lite.
Mm-hmm.
Second, drinking anything out of a wine glass just tastes better.
Yeah, like I'm about to put some chocolate milk in this wine.
Yeah,
glass
it just.
because, my
I don't know
God.
if it's just
Really?
like the. You feel like you're, a little more high society or something, but
See,
it
I
just tastes better out of wine glass.
I don't believe that because I can't imagine that Miller Lite could taste better than it already does.
You're
Boy,
also
are you in
drinking
for a treat.
whatever you're drinking out of a skull mug. I don't think your taste.
Hey, it's your mug. It's your mug.
Nope.
This is your mug. I'm just
The evidence
using
is
it.
on camera. You're the one holding the mug. I'm over here empty-handed.
We're gonna look at your bank account, and
Check
we
the
are
tape.
gonna
check the tape.
yeah.
All right, Pate, you're
Check-
getting audited.
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh fuck!
Yeah. What was this purchase for? 428 on September of 2019, maybe. I don't
18
know.
probably. By
2018. No,
Oh,
by
you didn't
Kyle.
even know the date.
Oh,
Can't prove it.
oh, by
prove
Kyle.
it.
Can't believe he would buy that. That's so cool. It's an awesome mug.
I would never
That's
make such a
amazing.
I can't believe
disgusting
Zach
purchase.
wouldn't.
It
piss
is
in the leg.
his mug.
Weird.
Yeah, you're gonna listen to a poser? Couldn't be me.
Not a
I
poser,
don't know
but
who
that's
to
okay.
believe.
Well, hey,
It's pretty easy.
I think we gave the people a lot of great advice. A lot of legit advice, like playing Fortnite, and a lot of not so good, like the peer pressure. I don't know.
I got
blacked
one
out.
real quick one before we head out.
Hit 'em.
If you, real quick, yeah, take this as my advice. You make a lot more money if you don't pay taxes. You just get to keep it. So just don't pay taxes.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. On that note, our best advice. Leaving it off on a great point right there. My final advice is to subscribe to the Farmcast on all platforms. Subscribe to
Great
us
advice.
on YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Hey, let us know what your life advice for us is. You can also follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, also on SoundCloud, all of there for audio only. But hey, if you're from the audio only, maybe try watching the video one time. That might be cool. Or if you're watching the video, maybe try audio only.
Also,
new experience.
when it comes to Apple, I would say subscribing to the Farmcast is so much fun. You should unsubscribe and then resubscribe just to get that feeling back. You know what I'm saying?
It's
that
Maybe
rush.
leave a 5-star review for us too. I mean that.
I'll tell you what, I can speak from personal experience. When you leave the Farmcast a 5-star review, you get this like little rush of adrenaline. It's like this giddiness that you feel in your heart.
And then you can drop your life advice down in the comments below.
Exactly. We would love to hear it. We need more advice. We are barely functioning human beings at this point.
Right. But we also have a lot of advice to give, which is why they should also follow us on social media at the Farmcast Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. As we say, continue the discussion there. Continue it. Our community. But that's all I have. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening, watching, consuming the Farmcast. Another episode in the books. We'll have some more life advice in the future. But thanks again. Have a great day. Take care, and bye.
Continue it.